The Marvel Legends series, The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack, Spider-Man and Marvel's Spinneret. I picked up this figure from Hobby Corner. I mean, it's a direct purchase, and you know, I'm hoping and expecting that these are the figures that's going to be in here and not some wrestling figures. So why don't we unbox it right now? Pretty confident that these are the actual figures, because out here in the Philippines, it is literally like pulling a tooth just to return an item. In most parts of the world, there's a no questions asked policy. Here in Manila, in the Philippines, there's 100 questions that you need to answer before you get a refund. And most of the time they don't do refunds. Most of the time the stores just have you exchange it for another item or for the same item, or if it's damaged, they just exchange it. They don't refund your money, or you pick something out of the store, something else, but very seldom do stores return the money. Anyway, so, and most of the time they check the item. They ask you what's wrong with it, why are you returning it, all these bunch of questions. So the wrestling figures in these packages, they're probably not gonna happen here in the Philippines. I mean, we have a sucky return policy, but then again, we benefit from not having those swap-ins with these opaque and non-window packaging. So it looks like we got everything. So we have, these are, I guess, Spider-Man's hands and extra head. These are Spinneret's Mary Jane head sculpt and extra hands, I suppose, I hope. And they look to be fresh figures that are Spider-Man and Spinneret. Okay, I guess is this how you do it? Okay, interesting. Okay. No, I'm being careful not to ruin the packaging, because I'm trying to stay away from Marvel Legends now because they've just gotten so pricey lately. So in the event that I don't like this set and I want to sell it off to a buddy, I would like to keep everything intact. So my buddy gets a practically brand new figure or set. So let's see. Please, no paint issues. That's what I'm counting on. No double feet, like 2 left feet or 2 right feet, 2 right hands. Please. My bad luck with Hasbro. Come on, man, give me a break. Oh, so it's not tissue now. It's sort of like those wax paper where you put your churros in, or you put some popcorn. No longer the tissue. Okay. He's looking good. Head sculpt, so far on point. Yeah, the white paint apps could be better on the right eye. Left eye is on point, perfect. This one, yeah, you can see some. It's a little dirty, like here on the edges and the outline, but it's okay. The webbing. These are actually spider webs. They're not cobwebs. I don't know why people call them cobwebs. Cobwebs are that gossamer, faded, like old webbing you find in old places. But these are spider webs, not cobwebs, okay? Spider web patterns. Wow, okay. So far, so good. Looking good. The hands. Okay, left and right. Feet. Okay. Ooh, toe articulation. Didn't know that. Didn't notice that. Okay. So far, so good. Everything's painted. You got these horror stories that half the figure is unpainted, but a little offset, misaligned spider web pattern, but forgivable. Out here, some little bit of a blemish. But overall, we got a good Spider-Man figure. Did we get everything? Heads and hands. Okay. You got the thwip, same. You got the wall crawling hands and another fist. Hopefully it's the right fist. Great. So, Spider-Man, Peter Parker head. Yeah, it looks great. Very nice. Quite possibly the best Peter Parker head we've had in a long time. Yeah, I mean, that Zombie Hunter Spider-Man was pretty good too. Unfortunately, I've already sold my figure, so. Okay, on to Spinneret, finally. Let me see. Yeah, I keep thinking these will be packed with peanuts or some popcorn. I mean, they've gone a level up from tissue paper to food grade wax paper. So, okay, well done, Hasbro. Huh. White paint apps on point. Lipstick, pretty good. Spiderweb pattern. Some scuffing here and there, but I do like it. Nothing too much to worry about. A little offset by a millimeter or two, but everything's painted. That's good. Oh yeah. And why have they gotten 2 peg holes? Oh, I think this is the Rogue body. The new Age of Apocalypse Rogue, I think. Is it that mold? Anyway, so that's why she's got 2 peg holes at the back. Very cool. Ah, man, this is what I hate. They're using the old hips. You see that gap from her rear end to where the hips start. Man, this is the Mystique mold. And that was my gripe with Mystique, with Polaris. It's a shame. I was kind of hoping they would use a thicker hips, like the one they used for Storm or Emma Frost, but okay. Okay, it's okay. Some nice cuffs right here. Feet, both, are they left and right? Yes, left and right. Okay, so far so good. Hardly any quality issues. I'm getting lucky. Okay, don't jinx it. Let's wait until, let's hold off the celebration till we open up the last Peanuts bag. Okay, so you got the hands, crawling hands, okay. Fist, which should be the left, okay, and the right thwip hand. And we finally get the Mary Jane Watson head sculpt. This is a repaint, I believe. I think we've seen this with the Jessica Jones body. Yeah, eyes are painted okay. The lipstick on point, hair sculpt, okay, it's glued on straight. Yeah, I think we got lucky. We got extremely lucky with this set, and no quality issues, no major quality issues to even talk about. And so some final thoughts on this new Marvel Legends 2-pack Spider-Man and Marvel's Spinneret, The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. I think this is hands down the best Spider-Man figures for this year or ever. There was a time that it was the Pizza Spider-Man that was the best, most definitive Spider-Man out there. Then he got replaced by this retro-carded Spider-Man. And now I think this retro-carded Spider-Man has been replaced by this Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. It is essentially the same torso and waist and lower torso, but we get a brand new head sculpt, better neck articulation. We've gotten pinless joints for the legs, the arms. You've got toe articulation. You've got a brand new set of fists and hands. It doesn't come with the retro Spider-Man. And you've got the Peter Parker head sculpt, which I think is the best Peter Parker head sculpt there is, or so far to date, that we've gotten from Marvel Legends. This is now the quintessential, most definitive comic book Spider-Man action figure from the Marvel Legends line. I'm just blown away by this figure. The figure is going to receive my legendary 11 out of 10 rating. I was just absolutely pleased with it. I could not believe how lucky I got with this figure. No quality control issues, very, very minor, if at all. Very, very pleased with it. As far as the Spinneret figure goes, it's the brand new pinless joint arms and legs female mold. We still get the old Mystique and Polaris lower torso, and we've got a reused Rogue upper torso, but the head sculpt is fantastic. We've got an improved, in my opinion, an improved, more comic book accurate colored head sculpt for Mary Jane. I think this is one of the best Mary Jane figures we've gotten. It's going to get a 9.5 out of 10. I was extremely surprised that I liked this figure. I didn't think I was going to like it. I honestly think it was an easy sell for me. Like, after I've done a review, I'd dispose of this Mary Jane figure, Spinneret figure. But it looks like she's a keeper, and I'll be keeping both figures in this set. This set is so amazing, pun intended, that if you have to buy just one Spider-Man figure or Spider-Man set this year because of the ridiculous inflation and price increases of Marvel Legends, I mean, it's just crazy. I'm already 99% sure I want to quit the line. I'm just very, very selectively getting figures from this line, but Marvel Legends is now very, very budget restrictive, and it's so difficult to collect these figures now. But if you just need to pick one set, one figure, Spider-Man themed for this year, it's got to be this set. And I'm gonna wager this is going to be the set of the year. It'll beat out that Null and Venom set, the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, I mean, Amazing Friends 3-pack. I think this is going to be the best out of the entire lot of Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures that Hasbro is going to release. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this new Marvel Legends series, the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack of Spider-Man and Marvel's Spinneret. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.